Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TMM podcast with myself, the Mining Miner, Blader1266, and Tom5005. Look who's back! Oh, they can't hear you. Wait a minute. There we go. Huh?
Jesus.
Tom's been harassed more than usual by the bird today. So we've got that little forward news throughout the show. Yes, he does. He's got budgie problems, and now he's got bladder problems as well because you've turned up.
Cameras off.
The ancient art of bladder.
I love the whole bladder thing because it's just a joke that's sort of formed by itself. It's not like where you saw it. It's just like literally everyone who saw you it was like, "Why are you called bladder?" Just every single time. It's just sort of.
It first started when we first did bloody Portal, and then it got like more viewed by Riven Mad Guy, and then after he kept on seeing it, then everyone started seeing it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's been going for a while. Alright, anyway, what's everybody been up to this week then? Oh, Tom going first? You're breaking routine here, Tom.
I think the budgie should go first.
I was just reacting.
Okay.
I think the budgie should go first.
Bladder! No, I think you should go first. The budgie will just butt in when he needs to. She needs to, rather. As you can probably tell.
Get out of
Anyway, let's see. I've been up to a metric ton of coursework, which I've had to keep on doing because I keep on failing at it because it's bloody difficult.
Is this just this year's coursework, or is it part of last year's as well?
This year's.
Holy shit. You've got more than me, and I'm on a level 3 course. I'm just saying.
I've had, let me see. So far, I had 7 assignments to do.
I think I've had more than that, but it's been fairly small ones.
Yeah,
so.
but I had to write like a booklet which has like 25 certain pages in it, and like maybe more. I can't remember.
I'm assuming you are now regretting taking travel and tourism.
Aviation, yes.
Oh, aviation. Same thing. It's all about.
It's pretty much the same.
A what? Sorry,
pilot.
It's gonna be a trolley dolly.
That's actually on level 3 that you do the pilot stuff.
I was just gonna say, do you need a level 3 to do walking around? Do you want any duty free, sir?
I actually put on a voice when I'm there. It's actually kind of funny.
Go on, do the voice then. You can't just leave it hanging.
I actually put a camp voice on, which I'm not very happy with.
Well, then why do you do it if you're not very happy with it? Come on, now, bladder.
I just have a little fun with it though. I was like, "Hello, dearie. How are you? Do you want me to help you with your little bags there? Okay, if you want to find your check, go over there." I'm just like, oh my god, I hate doing it, but it's really funny. I have a lot of fun with it.
It's just in. I am never travelling out of Newcastle Airport again in fear of bumping into Camp Bladder. Jesus.
I only do it when I'm around with friends. If I'm not around them, I just like, I ignore them.
You don't do it with strangers, yeah. I wonder why.
I don't do it with strangers.
I think you're a fucking weirdo. Well, you are, but still.
That's kind of true.
Anyway, I can't argue with that.
I can't argue with it. Anyway, let's see. I did my ambassadoring on that day, so I had to help passengers around. I didn't get yelled at this time, which was actually good. I got yelled at 3 times in a row the whole entire time.
I didn't get yelled at today.
No, I didn't get yelled at last time. All right. So Ed Sheeran. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like passing.
He is indeed a person.
Yeah, he was passing by in the airport. I was like, all right, I'll let that go.
Did you have some A-class banter with him?
Oh yeah, I had some A-class banter.
Playground banter.
Oh yes.
I was editing the Monaco stuff last night, and you would go on about I was saying it was quiet while I was trying to set stuff up, and you started going, "Do you want some banter?" It was like Chris Panther or something. I was like, I have no idea who that is.
And that's pretty much all I've done.
Yeah, it's like one of the episodes I edited, so it ended on where Tom, where I'm saying, right, we need to run, and then Tom's like, I'm afraid that is impossible. And I go, why? And he just goes, I'm stuck. So it just ends there.
I'm stuck. God damn.
And then one of the ones where you went in the room and you smashed one of the jewelry cases, and the lasers turned on, and you couldn't get out because I was dead.
It's just like,
I haven't found the bit with Josh and his labyrinth yet. I think that's a bit later on, but yeah. I think I got up to where we started the second storyline, so I'll do some more editing tonight. That's all rendered. I should be uploading that overnight tonight, maybe. I don't know.
Is this,
Is
is this, is this one of the, hang on, is this one of the topics?
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm just talking about it.
No,
No,
I'm
he's just
sorry,
rambling.
it's not.
What are you on about?
You know the game I Am Bread?
Oh, we discussed
Yeah, I
that a little
remember.
while back. I haven't talked about it like after release yet. It looks interesting.
I've seen it
Ah,
being played.
I've
It's
played that.
If
hilarious.
you can find an article on it, just drop it on the bottom and we'll talk about it later on.
Ah.
Oh, by the
Right,
way,
and-
do you know how you're like really loving of simulators, Connor?
I do like a good simulator, yes.
Have you seen the Justin Bieber simulator?
Do you get to murder him in multiple gruesome different ways?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Basically, it's more his voice you murderize it because like you
That's
lift his
quite a
mouth down, it like really sounds absolutely hilarious.
Sounds a bit shit.
Other than that, you don't do anything.
Fair enough. Alright, anyway, so we spent like 10 minutes just talking about
Isn't
shit.
Tom meant to be talking about what he's been up to?
Well, have we literally only just done yours in the past 10 minutes?
Pretty much.
Oh, Christ. Tom, go.
I played Skyrim for a
Let's
bit.
go. Yeah, the song.
Yeah, Skyrim. Yeah, okay.
Any interesting moments in Skyrim?
Oh,
I always
Like,
found
what isn't
Skyrim
there
to be fairly
interesting
mundane.
moments?
I didn't really enjoy it.
I
mundane.
never liked it.
It's
You've
just
got to experience the really rare moments.
Is it the
like-
bugs by any chance?
Yeah, like the books. Like, say, for instance, I went into a tavern and I sat down in a chair. Bit of role playing. I just started to sit down in a chair while I went downstairs to get a drink. Sat down in the chair, and the person next to me went like flew around the room. I was like, oh, okay.
It's like, well, he's had
I
a
guess
bit
you'll
too
be
much to
good.
drink then.
Have a nice trip.
Oh dear.
As for you, Connor.
The only
Who's
thing
your boss?
that I think the only thing new since last week was Train Simulator. I think I mentioned it briefly, but I was trying it with Steam Broadcaster, which we'll be talking about later. And one of the things was there was some very very suicidal pedestrians. Like the AI on that game is just broken. Like sometimes you'll just have like 10 people just wandering onto the tracks for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, they didn't do AI very well in that game. But other than that, it's really nothing much.
I wonder if I'll find a way to break that game if I get it.
You find a way to break every game.
that is true. That is
Surprisingly,
true.
I haven't actually derailed yet, probably because I'm trying to actually do it properly.
No, no,
We've
I'll
derailed.
I'll find a way.
Oh,
I'll find a way.
from misery to happiness today.
Oh yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So you really shit Elvis.
Yes.
Very well. Anyway, before we go off onto any more weird shit, let's get on to the first topic of the week, shall we? Google CAPTCHA alternative replaces it with simple checkbox. So as you can see, here's a GIF, as you're supposed to pronounce it, but I pronounce it GIF because I'm not a weirdo. So it's basically what it does is it screens your activity while you're filling in the form, and then when you tick the box at the end, it's just like, all right, let's analyze this behavior, and then you just do a ticky box if it's fine, and if you did it like too quickly or in a suspicious manner, then it would just be like, nah, mate, you're a robot, not happening, blood.
Yeah, I noticed this. So I was browsing the halls of 4chan, and everyone was like, "What's with this new CAPTCHA?" And then I had a look, and it was that, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh, so they've already implemented this.
yeah, it's a thing now."
Ah.
Everyone's really upset.
I like how
Why
you're
are they
browsing the
upset?
halls of.
Actually, it's
know.
it's 4chan. They're always upset, browsing the depths of 4chan.
Labyrinth. The labyrinth.
So this is good because David won't need help with fucking capture anymore. Christ.
That's
It's
brilliant.
just like can't read this. Can read this.
Stop.
It's
doing
just
that.
like egg freaking
Connor, what's this?
artichoke. So right. So well, by the looks of things, it does like if it can't verify whether or not you're a robot, then it'll it'll come up with this match image box thing. Select
no.
all images below. Alright, so it's
Don't
like a
me, I'll
picture of
find
a
a way to
cat,
do
and
that.
you have to take all the pictures of cats, and some of them are dogs, some of them are guinea pigs, some of them's leaves, because why the fuck not? Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
thing. Well, this is good. It just means that I don't have to try and read stupid shit and then try it like 5 times and then realize it's case sensitive and then realize I'm typing one number wrong because it's so distorted you can't even fucking read it.
Yeah.
It's just to choose the most low-res images as well. Like for the number ones, it's just like the image of somebody's door and it's like 2 pixels. It's like I can't read this like at all.
Please select more images of doors. I'm like, with these, what is that? What?
Could you please buy a decent camera so you can actually take a picture of a door that makes sense that I can actually read? Ugh. So early adopters of this company's API include Snapchat, WordPress, and Humble Bundle. I think I haven't bought anything off Humble Bundle recently, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I noticed Tumblr will just kind of do like, "Are you a robot?" and you click no, and then it does it.
Yeah, it's just like no robot. There's 3 lines of code, which is easy to apply if you're already. Oh right, so it just replaces certain bits of the old CAPTCHA stuff. Fair enough. Was CAPTCHA actually developed by Google, or is it just?
I don't know. I don't think it was. No, I don't think it was.
I'm gonna search this now. There's this one. Oh, it actually stands for something. I say as I realise that it doesn't actually make a coherent
I
word.
always thought it was a guy trying to type in like CAPTCHA, but then
Yeah.
he just kind of sneezed while typing. He was just like, oh, since it was
F
on, like,
oh, that'll do.
since it was on like a typewriter, you can't go back on a typewriter. So he was just like, let's just use that.
Tom, you assume that this was developed in the days of typewriters when it was meant to be...
Electronic typewriters.
What, do you mean a keyboard, Tom?
No, you get electronic typewriters.
Get you?
Yes.
That's some hipster shit right there, Jesus Christ. So it
oh,
stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test to Tell Computers and Humans Apart, apparently.
There it is. It's basically a keyboard with this big block on it. So yeah.
Wait a minute. Electronic
Now you're researching in that.
typewriter. Holy crap, they actually do exist. IBM make them.
It's like you didn't know.
No, I didn't.
He doesn't know.
I was searching Google Images on the bottom right, and I
Christ.
saw Bladder's face, and I was like, "Why does Bladder come up when I type in electronic typewriter?" But then it was just Skype. It's just Skype.
This
I
is
don't know how to use one.
what, a typewriter. It's basically like using a keyboard. And I was gonna say don't type too quickly because it'll just die horribly. Like I tried typing on a typewriter fairly recently, and I type fairly quickly because I know where all the keys are, and it's just it just gets jammed all the time. I think well, supposedly that was one of the reasons why they changed the keyboard layout from alphabetical, because people were typing too damn quickly and getting typewriters stuck. Fun little bit of useless knowledge for you there. So yeah,
factoid.
how did we go from Google's CAPTCHA service to freaking electronic typewriters?
Tom.
Good lord.
Tom. We got that from Tom.
Yeah, it's just Tom. That's just how it is.
You don't need a reason, just Tom.
Yep. Alright, this one's actually quite interesting, and it's one that I've actually tried out. Valve launches
heard about
live
this.
game streaming in Steam beta. Yeah, it's all right, but it's fairly bare bones at the moment.
You
Like-
can peep on it. Yeah, you can peep on other people's games.
Yep.
So,
So- Yeah, I've got it enabled on my account just for friends only though, because
I just have it disabled. I'm scared.
He's scared of people. Yeah,
I don't
I've
know
got
where
it
it is.
on- If you just go into your Steam settings and then there's a section for broadcasting. So I've got it set to friends only because I think if you set it to public, it'll just stream all the time. Whereas if you set it to friends, it'll only start streaming when somebody wants to watch. So that means that Virgin Media are like, what do you think you're doing, mate? So yeah, this is.
It's a what for what? Where is it? I don't see it.
Are you opted into Steam beta?
No.
That's why. That's why it
Why
says
would you do
released
that?
in Steam beta. What? Do you want to know how to do that? I think it's in the Steam
No, no,
setting.
why would anybody do that? You just get like constant updates.
Yeah, I know, but I was gonna say it's slightly less buggy, but it's not. It's Steam. It's always buggy. So yeah, it's an interesting little feature, but I don't think it's gonna overtake things like Twitch because, as I said, it's really, really, really bare bones. Like, there's no chat moderation. The chat sucks. Like, it's happening. I don't know how, but it's made worse than Twitch. Like, it's just constantly like reconnecting to chat, reconnecting to chat, reconnecting to chat. It's like, why don't they just use the backend from Steam group chat? That would make so much sense. just use that, and then it wouldn't be so goddamn unstable.
Yeah.
And then the streaming's alright. Like it's pretty good quality, and it doesn't take much of a performance hit.
You tried it yet?
Yeah, it's
it-
pretty good.
Is it alright?
Yeah. I would demonstrate it now, but Virgin Media, this would be like, whoa.
What's the delay on the stream?
It's about 5 or 6 seconds, so it's a lot better than Twitch with regards to the delay.
5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that.
What do you mean it shouldn't be that?
Well, if you say you're watching a game of CS:GO, and it's 5 seconds late, you can just say, "Oh, mate, your enemies are here, and here," and you're only gonna be 5 seconds out at the most.
But Tom, do you not think if you're playing CS:GO, you'd have this feature disabled?
Well, you might not, because what if you want to cast someone's match?
I suppose. Well then,
Because on
you can
Twitch
set
it's
it.
2 minutes.
You can
Oh,
set
well,
it.
not on Twitch, but on like that. So it's 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, you can set it to invite only, so you can only have people that you want watching on the stream.
Yeah.
So I think there's two options for that. You can either invite people, or you can get them to request that to watch the stream. Because I think there's 4 options. You can have invite only, friends can request, friends can watch, and public. So there's room for
Someone
that
has
kind
a
of
question.
thing. Do they?
Yeah, in the chat.
Is my chat not working? Wait a minute.
What is your question?
What's your question, Asuna Nation?
Or
Wait a
better
minute.
yet,
I'm also gonna have to open. Well,
say it the way that you usually say it. What is your question? So
what's your question, soldier?
there you go. How to do it that way? How to do it that way?
Wait, I'm
That's
gonna have to open Twitch as well because my
question,
chatty's not. Wait. I have teleported bread.
So,
I'm just waiting for his
Give me a
question
mo.
to pop up.
See, it's good that you're on the chat because I wouldn't have seen that otherwise.
Oh yeah, I thought I was just going in the chat because I was like,
Yeah,
I don't want to get
doesn't go in the
insulted like I
chat.
do usually when I do podcasts.
You'll get insulted anyway. It'll just not be behind your back.
Pretty much.
Right, let's pop this chat out then, so I can actually see what's going on. Because my chatty's broken. Fuck's sake.
Should I ask him what his question is? Because like he hasn't replied.
Just give him a chance to reply. Because it's just probably Twitch delay. We were just talking about the Twitch delay, and it's like I think on Twitch it's like 20 seconds.
yeah.
On YouTube it's like 5 minutes because it's crap. Right, that'll do.
I think the 2 minutes might be just set by the game anyway, so it'll be 2 minutes,
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Well, I assume that later on, once they start developing a few more features for it, it'll have things like delay timers, like because you can set that in things like XSplit and OBS anyway.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, how long do you want to delay the stream by? So you can obviously stop stream sniping and stuff. I mean, it's not necessarily a problem with Twitch now, considering it's like 25, 30 seconds, but I'd rather it wasn't like a built-in...
Because it's not a problem because Twitch is crap.
Basically.
Well,
It isn't crap, it's just... They've made unwise decisions very, very often. It's like, let's just change the streaming around which buffers more and has a bigger delay because it's better for mobile users. It's like, no, it's not. For those who don't know, the mobile app sucks. Like,
That is true,
I
I
tried
have
using it the other day when my internet went off, and usually, like, if I was to connect, like, tether my Chromecast to my phone and play the stream through that, through the same connection, it wouldn't buffer. But on the phone, it buffers, it artifacts, it just does everything wrong, and it's horrible.
I find it funny. Mine phone doesn't actually have any problems.
Mine phone.
Yeah,
You
mine,
German
yeah,
now.
mine phone. Mine phone.
Mine handy?
Mine
Mine
handy.
Anyway, my phone doesn't have problems with that usually with Twitch, and that's saying something because my internet's crap.
Well, so usually it's not your internet that's the problem with Twitch, because, I mean, for my stream, in theory, you'd need about 1.5 megs down to watch without buffering. But it still buffers anyway, because it's Twitch. I think technically they're still using Flash as well, which is part of the problem, because Flash
Nice,
is awful. It's like, we live in a world with HTML5, please get out of the 1980s and your stupid Flash bullcrap. I hate that whenever I go on a page, it's like, you need Flash Player to do this. I'm like, no, I shouldn't need Flash Player.
I really don't.
I really don't. Close tab. It's like,
It looks like we're
I'm
not
not
getting that
using
question.
I'm not using your crappy service if it needs Flash, especially on a mobile device.
I don't want your virus. Anyway.
Nah, it's always pretty easy to spot the ones that have viruses as well, because it's like, you need Flash Player, but the text is horribly aliased, and sometimes it's really, 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 really bad English. Oh, God. It's like, Flash Player need you now, download, please.
Flash needs
It's,
you.
it's like, yeah, it seems legit. But the thing is, my parents don't spot that, and I think they've got like 4 or 5 different versions of illegitimate Flash on their computer. I'm like, I don't want to touch the thing. I need to fix it, but I don't want to touch it because it's just.
You just don't want to.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm
it's
just
not
gonna.
nice.
I'm probably just gonna take the hard drive out of it, just put it in my system. Actually, no, I'm not gonna put it in my system. I'll probably put it in my laptop.
I'll put it in my system.
I'll probably put it in my laptop and just nuke it because it's just. I'll just
Just
run.
like casually step away.
Yeah, I'll just run D-ban on it and just nuke the drive completely and then start afresh because that thing is just beyond repair. It's like, can you fix it without me losing my files? It's like, 1, you don't store any files on it, and 2, no, because it'll take like a week. Like when I run the virus scan on it, it'll just be like, you have found 3 trillion items on this machine, clean now, and it takes like,
It takes days.
yeah. Estimated
Come
time.
back, your computer's got beard.
Estimated time of arrival. January 4th, 2018. It's like, ugh. I'll just do something different. Oh yeah, we just went on a tangent there as well. From Steam broadcasting to viruses.
Now everyone's favorite game.
Bad Rats 2, I think. Yes. How did I know? So Bad Rats 2 has been announced. Huh?
When's it? When?
I don't think there's a when yet. There was the only thing that's been shown.
2015. Woo!
Yeah. Really? Holy shit, that's quick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, holy shit, that's quick, but it doesn't really seem like a game that requires that much development time.
It's bad.
It's just, yeah.
I like how it says it causes you mental exhaustion.
Oh, it does. I like this
I was like,
paragraph.
well,
Wait. Shut up, David. I like this one. Bad Rats is somewhat infamous for being a physics-based puzzle game with inconsistent physics. In other words, if you set up everything in the level the exact same way, it may still have entirely different outcomes. This means you can lose by doing everything right, or indeed progress by sheer luck. Yes. I.e. the ball fucking falling forwards in a 2D game. It's just like, instead of rolling out, it's just like, just drop off.
It's like,
So-
what? Why? How have you allowed this?
It's just like, it's 2D game. How the hell is the ball falling towards me?
I swear, this better not be expensive. If this is expensive,
Lewis was saying to us yesterday, he was like, if this is any more than £1, I'm going to fucking smack them one.
yeah, exactly.
And how much is Bad Rats? It's like 80 pence or something. Bad
It's like
Rats.
17.
79 pence.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's on
Is
full
that-
price, but
that's
it's on
not on
sale,
sale,
like,
right?
all the time. Yeah, that's full
On
price.
sale, it's like 30.
by the way, did
If that.
Lewis actually finish this game? Bad Rats.
Yep, finished it and
He's
got all the
100%
achievements.
of it.
Yep.
Oh, so that means you can try to 100% this one whenever it comes out.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, Lord.
He'll go down in history.
What,
The one for
both
passing Bad
games.
Rats.
They need to have multiplayer in this one. And just like, I can't remember who it was, but somebody was saying in somebody's stream, he's like, "Oh, Bad Rats 2's coming out. And it might have multiplayer. Do you want to dual stream it?" It's like, yeah, sure. I'll dual stream it, right? I still haven't finished Bad Rats from when I was playing it a little while back. I think I got like 3 dislikes on the Bad Rats video that I did. Oh, I wonder why.
Probably because you're raging.
No, it's probably I don't freaking know. So yeah, Bad Rats 2. That's the thing. 2015. Look forward to it.
I like how it looks into the budgie's eyes.
Game of the century.
He looks into the budgie's eyes.
It looks lovingly into his eyes.
it there?
Why is my CPU being pegged again? Stupid.
Good, Bennett.
Something's pegging my CPU again, and I don't know what it is. Like, I was playing Walking Dead the other day, and it was just fine. Whereas now it's just like, yeah, we're gonna drop your frame rate to like 19 FPS for no reason. Nope, birdie. Skype's taking up
Yeah.
16%. Wow.
The budgie wants to speak.
Skype, OBS, Steam, what are you doing? Get away.
Steam!
Steam! It's dead.
Steam is drunk.
Kind of kill Steam because it was just kind of desktop window manager, can't end that. Chrome, can't end Chrome.
That budgie loves to be popular.
Unfortunately, I'm stuck with Chrome. Yeah. Nope, it's going again. Oh. I don't like websites that do that because on websites sometimes they'll hyperlink the headline, and when you click on it, it just loads exactly the same page. It's like why do you make links to exactly the same page? It's weird. All right. Anyway, so Eidos, is it Eidos? I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it is.
Eidos.
Eidos reveals
Yes.
new Deus Ex project engine. So this is the new Dawn engine, apparently.
For the new game.
Yes. See, the one big thing that I got out of this is I was just like, holy shit, the next Deus Ex game is not going to be a mobile port, thank God. Because fucking Deus Ex The Fall. So yeah, we're going to make a port from the mobile game. Have you seen how that game deals with recoil?
No.
It just basically pulls the camera back and then forward again. So when you got a gun with loads of recoil, the camera just goes boing.
Eh.
Wait a minute, I'm going to try and find a video at youtube.com.
Just
Deus...
get motion. It's like, oh yeah.
Are you not going to
yeah,
show
that-
the
that-
video since you?
Speaking
you
of which,
don't?
I was playing Skyrim and I
Oh,
was like,
Total
yeah,
Biscuit showed it off.
quests in a saved world, and but then since what happened, it's a lot like the Stanley Parable, the first person, and I got motion sickness while playing
Oh, okay.
Skyrim.
Whoa,
So by the end of
no,
it,
don't play more videos.
I was like,
ooh, nearly
quests.
put one of Total Biscuit's videos on. No, don't do that, 'cause I'm not like it. So the Dawn engine is a modified version of IO's Glacier 2 engine, which powered Hitman Absolution. Ooh. Supposedly Hitman Absolution was good, from what I've heard.
Yeah, it would look pretty nice. Look pretty.
Yeah, it was quite a pretty game. I never played it. It's just me. It didn't really interest me. The only reason I like know bits of it is because of Anita Sarkeesian and her bullshit with it. It's like, oh yeah, let's drag around the bodies of the prostitutes for a little while and try and portray that as violence against women when most other people will just sneak around anyway.
Yeah.
I was gonna say she's full of shit. That's all I'm saying on the matter.
Nothing more has to be said. Just that.
Oh, good. See, I don't know why people thought that. Oh well, I can sort of see
It's
why.
the
Because
only picture we have.
pretty much.
Doesn't get any bigger. In fact, it gets smaller.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. It just looks like it gets smaller.
Yeah. It's it's correct, guys. So I think actually it's going to be called. I'm assuming it's going to be called Deus Ex Universe, and people thought it was going to be an MMO because of that. I was like,
Yeah.
how would Deus Ex work as an MMO? It's
I don't know. There's too many MMOs.
Yeah, too many MMOs and they're all the same.
Technically,
It's they're
that
MMOs.
this relates to the actual one below topic.
Okay.
Should I take that one out then?
Well, I'll show the screenshot off. Well, this is the screenshot, totally pixelated because they chose a really, really small image, but that actually looks quite pretty. I'm looking forward to it because I played Human Revolution. That was pretty fun. There was one bit. Yeah, there was one bit which was really, really,
I heard that was
annoying.
good.
Yeah, I think it might have been the the DLC mission was really annoying because it required a shit ton of back. I know. No, it wasn't the DLC mission. One of them required a shit ton of backtracking though, and the most annoying thing about it is there's these biometric scanners that have to let you through doors, and there's like 4 of them either way. So you have to go through them like 16 times, and it takes like 30 seconds per one. It's really, 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 really slow, and it just slows down the game completely. It's ridiculous.
Metroidvania. I mean, it only works if it's quick.
Yep. Yeah, I don't usually like backtracking. It's just me. So yeah, that's the thing. Deus Ex Universe. Don't know when it's coming out. Was there a topic later on it? I think there was. Yeah, there is. Okay, fine by me. There we go. Oculus CEO explains why it wouldn't partner with Microsoft or Google. David, you said you had something on this?
No, I didn't. I said the one beforehand. There was one under, like with the same name. I was saying, do you want to delete that?
Actually,
It's
we'll
on
do that
that,
one
yeah.
now. We'll do that now. That one now, effort. Just have at least a little bit of structure. So what was it? Deus Ex Universe is not an MMO, so yeah. Mentioned that earlier. So we'll see if there's anything with regards to release date, because that's really the only thing I'm missing. Please say I'm logged in. Good, I'm logged in. Okay. Freaking IGN. So as you imagine,
It has no release date.
there's not. Oh well. That was the. I was gonna say. Wait a minute. That was E3 2013. I heard nothing about this, but then I realized it was the Deus Ex Human Revolution for Wii U.
Wii U.
Wii U.
No one cares about Wii U.
No.
Wii U. Yeah, tumbleweed.
So that's why it was called the Wii U, because it goes. Wii U, Wii U.
So we're going back to the Oculus one again.
Yeah, well, yes. Back to the Oculus one. So,
Again.
Oculus CEO explains why it wouldn't partner with Microsoft or Google. So
Or Sony.
Or Sony, yeah. I was reading the headline.
I
So,
find it funny they say that, and it's like on the image it shows like an Xbox controller. Like at the
Where?
far corner.
well, yeah, Dave, because they need a controller for Tesla. They're not going to make their own.
It'd be funny.
Also, what happened to the Steam controller? That was supposed to be coming out like the start of this year, and it just
we don't speak of that.
it's Valve, of course. It fell through.
It's in like where the 3 room is. For like
they threw it into the 3 room, did they? Oh no!
You don't want to go there.
It's doomed.
It's doomed for eternity.
That's why they didn't put like numbers on the buttons, because it would have to be like 1, 2, 4, 5 rather than 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you get the 2 and then game would just be like, I don't know where to go from here. The buttons would have to be called 2 episode 1 and 2 episode 2.
3.5.
So to round this topic up, basically, the CEO of Oculus was saying that he wouldn't partner with like people like Microsoft or Sony or Google, because they've Microsoft and Sony anyway have got their own consoles, so they would probably have an interest in trying to limit the Oculus Rift to their console in particular, similar to what Sony's doing with Project Morpheus, because it will only work on PlayStation 4, nothing else. And I fear that the Oculus Rift will have gone down the same route if they'd partnered with Sony or Microsoft for that matter. So yeah, luckily it's going to be on PC. So they didn't want to have to develop for a closed platform, is what they're trying to say, because the thing with PC is
it's too much money.
Yeah. And the thing with PC, it's a fairly open platform, so long as they make everything open source, there will be a lot of community development going on, which takes a lot of the strain off the Oculus team.
Yeah.
So it'll be quite interesting to see.
I've got a question.
What's your question, soldier?
Oh, thank you. How would it work with Google?
What do you mean, how would it work with Google?
No, it says that they would like. It mentions now it says explains why they won't partner with Microsoft or Google.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what would they do with Google? I'm saying.
Probably make an Android headset similar to what they've done with Samsung.
Fair enough.
With the Gear VR. Which is the most pointless thing, don't mind. Why would you do mobile gaming in VR? It's ridiculous.
It's a death trap. Just back away slowly.
Yeah, I'm actually quite excited for the Oculus Rift. I want to get one, if only just for the simulators, because both Train Simulator and Euro Truck, they both have
TF2? What are you talking about?
support.
TF2.
See, I don't think it would be suited to that kind of thing unless you can get like full on like simulation stuff, like omnidirectional treadmill and stuff to stuff like that.
I think if Lewis actually got the Oculus Rift while on top of playing TF2, I think he would be even more addicted to it.
Yep. See, well, I think it would work really, really well for simulators, because it would just feel quite natural, because it's just sitting down, and then, like, especially for truck simulators, you'd be driving away, and then you can just look around. It'll be pretty good. I've seen it done before, and it does look pretty fun. See, I want to get an Oculus Rift. They look really, really nice. But it's probably a long way away yet, because they still haven't got a release date. And how long's the Oculus Rift project been going? About a year or two?
I think more than a year, I think.
Yeah, I think it's just over a year.
It's been more than a year.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember when we discussed it on the podcast. I don't think it was when it first came out, though.
I think it was. Let me think. And it was sometime in 2014. So I'm assuming, if my memory can go back that far, January. I'm assuming January time.
We discussed it before that. It came out way before January. I don't know.
We're just guessing, yeah. We're just guessing. Just like move on next topic.
I honestly thought they would have been able to get it out by now, but apparently not.
Yeah. It's Samsung now.
Yeah, let's get that one.
No one cares about Samsung. It's dead.
Let me have a quick look at this one before we do it. I have no idea about this one, David. Do you know what it is?
No. I put it in for you because I have no idea about it. I don't understand.
That's why I left that one. I looked at it before and it's nah.
I didn't understand a thing about it.
Well, in the surprising news of the week, that's not the right one. There you go. There we go. Windows 8.1 pulls ahead of Windows XP, and
That's not really
obviously
hard.
market share. It's harder than you might think because, I mean,
Windows 8.1.
people are still clinging on to XP because they're stupid. Like, the annoying thing is my bank refuses to move off XP, and I'm like, please move off XP. I'd rather keep my money, thanks. It's like you are using the most insecure thing.
I keep my money. Thanks.
I'd rather not let that. They're always like, oh, we keep your money secure. We don't let it fall in the wrong hands. You use XP on all your machines. Of course, you're gonna let it fall in the wrong hands because it's got viruses on it out the wazoo.
Oh, look at
When you say it's
Vista
worse
down
than
there.
Vista.
What? Where's
Look at
Vista?
Vista down there. Look at it.
Oh, look at me.
Oh. Oh. I mean, it didn't even go up. It just went down. Just went down.
Oh dear.
There's nowhere else to go but up.
I love how Windows has just right at the top there. She's like, it can't be beaten. So, which is 8.1 orange? That's actually done really well. That said, Vista was ahead of it for like 3 months.
Yeah.
That's-
I was going to say which one's better, XP or Vista.
What?
Which one's better, Vista or XP?
Do you even
XP.
need to ask that?
Ah,
It's like XP was the most stable operating system that that Microsoft ever made, except for maybe Windows 7. And Vista was the most unstable. Come on, bladder, come on. I wonder why they've put iOS on here. That's just weird. Like,
They
usually
got
you would just group desktop operating systems together and not put tablets on, especially because they haven't put Android in. They put iOS in, but not Android.
like it says other and then dotted.
Yeah.
Thinking,
Other little line down here. So yeah, Vista's very much at the bottom. OS 10's not really moved anywhere, but XP's definitely been on on the decline since obviously they stopped support for it. I think it was start of this year, about April-ish.
It was.
Yeah.
But it was even going down before then as well. But yeah,
Oh, that's
It's-
just Windows 7 was out, and Windows 8.
yeah, it's interesting to see that Windows 8.1's actually taken over a good operating system for once. Oh, hey, Conhead Groom. Just chilling, eating Chex Mix and drinking Gatorade. I was going to eating Gatorade there. How are you, by the way? The desktop incoming Windows 7 has remained strong throughout with a steady 50% market share for the last year. Hey! Well, obviously, because Windows 7 is the best. But yeah, it's certainly a thing. So, there's not really much to say on it, to be honest. It's just Windows
just
8.
gonna happen.
Windows 8.1's past the obsolete operating system. Yay! Does it want a freaking medal?
Just casually skip that.
Which one?
The Saints Row thing.
Dragon Age.
It just makes me laugh so much.
So what happened? Nothing much at the moment. I've just been same old stuff. It's just talking about the news. Windows 8 amazing. No. Well, I guess. Yes, Conor Groom in the chat saying Windows 8's amazing and will dominate. I'm like, So if it was a bit more stable, I
In
would
your
probably
dreams.
use it. But it's an unstable pile of arse on my system, so I never ever use it.
Using.
Wait. Is Dungeon Defenders 2 going to be free to play?
Yeah, it is.
Seriously? Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
since it's
Oh,
a MOBA
good.
and an adventure game combined.
Okay.
Yeah, you know Smite.
Yes.
It's basically Smite plus Dungeon Defenders.
I'll stay with the first Dungeon Defenders, then it's better. It's just weird how they can make these massive genre jumps, because they've gone for, what was it, like a glorified tower defense game to a MOBA type thing.
Yeah.
I don't even freaking know.
No one knows anymore.
Nah. Well, Dungeon Defender was pretty fun. It was just really, 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 really difficult. I remember when we
Well,
were trying.
it's, you gotta have the right formation.
Yeah. In other words, you don't have to play with me and David.
I think you
I
lo-
am willing to admit that I'm crap at video games.
I think you loves playing with me. I don't know why.
Playing any game of co-op with you, Bladder, is just a nightmare.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I would say it's a lot.
Portal 2. Saints Row 2. Well, Saints Row 2. Well, Saints Row 2.
Saints Row
technically, but messing
2,
around.
you can't say anything on.
Yes, I can.
You
Mister,
can't because
Mister, I'm
you
gonna turn
failed
on.
at it.
Mister, I'm gonna turn on low gravity and use pimp slap and smack me halfway across the freaking map. You know, and then by the time I land, you're already there, and you smack us again.
Well, at least you can't say that I was worse than Saints Row 3. So you can't say I was worse than that. Because that was more your being worse than mine. Mostly your driving skills, but that's my point.
My driving skills, I can drive.
Do you not remember?
Apart from the handbrake being locked on, my driving skills are fine. That was the most annoying bug, don't about. So yeah, let's just stick the handbrake on so my car skids around all the time.
You tried so hard to move. You're like, I can go right. I'm going left.
It's like I need to go in a straight line, but as soon as I meet a corner, I just do a 180. I'm just like, oh, well, I'm back on this road again. Oh no, no! I've lost connection to Twitch. Ooh. I think my
Sound
internet
just
had a
went
little
off.
hiccup there.
Sound went off.
Your internet's failing.
Yes, it is. Oh, my skills are amazing. You play Call of Duty every day.
Well,
Oh, do we have internet again? Oh! I'm here swearing me head off and I've actually got internet now. Oh, how wonderful. Hello?
Fix it?
Yeah, it seems to be
going
alright.
ahead that we're having tech issues.
Yeah, we're having major technical problems at the moment. My internet is just going. I should have prefaced the stream with this. There we go. We're back from our 2-hour break. Yeah, pretty much. Oh no. So yeah, I think I might have to close out the stream because it's just gonna keep dying.
We can quickly talk through it. We can just say like random titles.
Speed run the last topic. So wait a minute, I'm gonna have to try and get OBS up. There we go.
I can speed rock the last topic, but that's about it.
Right. So we'll quickly run through the last few topics, and we're gonna have to end the stream early, unfortunately, because internet's being shit. Because Virgin Media suck. We've only got like.
I can speed run through the last topic.
Alright. We'll just skip the last one. There's not really much worth talking about before that.
Okay, do you want me to go now?
Go. Yeah.
Okay, hardware and hacker builds custom Pip-Boy 3000. So basically, if you've seen Fallout 3 or any Fallout really, they basically made a working Pip-Boy, which is kind of, I don't know how to describe it.
For what
Tom,
purpose?
I honestly I have no idea. I think they just did it for fun. Tom, you would probably be best to explain what the Pip-Boy is.
It's a wrist-mounted computer system, which does all like your all the stuff like applying health packs and stuff in the game. Well, in the game it was like health packs and perks, and it was basically your character sheet, effectively.
Yeah, they got like a video showing you that it's working and everything. It actually looks canny, to be honest.
Like when you press C for character in an MMO. It's just that.
No. Oh, fuck's sake. Everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Cool.
Man.
Right, anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to round it out now, because, I mean, apologies for the short stream, but obviously, internet being shit, so. Anyway, last thing is thank you all very, very much for watching. Thank you for being here this evening. We will hopefully be back to normal programming next week if my internet doesn't keep bailing, because Virgin Media said they'll fix everything, hopefully, by the end of the week. Maybe. No, and then probably not. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and oh, shoot. I've lost a thing. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week. See you later.